Warm greetings. In this video, we are going to learn prose, essay, and its types. The word prose is derived from the Latin word prosa, which means straightforward. Prose simply means language that follows the natural patterns found in everyday speech. It is the most common form of writing used in both fiction and non-fiction. In writing, prose refers to any written work that follows a basic grammatical structure. Prose is a form of language that has no metrical structure like traditional poetry. It applies a natural flow of speech and ordinary grammatical structure. In non-fiction prose writing, we have biography, autobiography, and essay. Now let's learn about essay. An essay is a short academic composition. The word essay is derived from the French word essayer, which means trial. It is any short composition in prose that undertakes to discuss a matter, express a point of view, persuade to accept a thesis on any subject, or to simply entertain. An essay can be classified as a formal essay or article and an informal essay. In a formal essay, the author writes as an authority. He expounds on the subject in an orderly way. For instance, scholarly journals or articles on current topics and issues in any magazine addressed to a thoughtful audience. An example for formal essay is Harper's Scientific American and the New York Review of Books. Next, we are seeing about the informal essay. In the informal essay, the author assumes a tone of intimacy with his audience. He tends to deal with everyday things rather than public affairs or specialized topics. He writes in a relaxed, self-revelatory, and sometimes whimsical fashion. Example for informal essay is any issue of the New Yorker. Montaigne can be considered the father of the modern essay. He is the one who used the term essays, meaning attempt, experiment, or endeavor. His essays are informal in nature and have a warmth and a grace about them. Following Montaigne, in 1597, Francis Bacon applied the word essay to this genre for the first time in English. Bacon can be considered to be pioneer of this form, essay in English. Now let's observe origin and the development of essay. In Sir Francis Bacon's view, the letters of the Roman writers Cicero and Seneca can be considered essays rather than mere letters because their letters contain their thoughts on various matters. Plutarch, another classical writer, can also be seen as a forerunner of this form. Francis Bacon followed a style of his own to write essays in English. Unlike Montaigne, he wrote formal and technical treatises, and most of them are short discussions like of truth, of adversity, of marriage and single life. Abraham Cowley, who wrote in the 1660s, followed the personal and informal style of Montaigne. Other writers who wrote in this form were Sir William Temple and John Dryden. These two essayists, Temple and Dryden, were responsible for paving the way for the development of the essay in the 17th and 18th centuries. Next comes Alexander Pope. He adapted the term for his expository compositions in verse. For example, essay on criticism and essay on man. In the early 18th century, Joseph Addison and Sir Richard Steele introduced a subgenre called the periodical essay. In the early 19th century, magazines gave a great impetus to the writing of essays and made them a major development of literature. It was the age when William Hazlitt, Thomas De Quincey, Charlie Lamb, Robert Louis Stevenson introduced another subgenre called personal essay. Major American essayists in the 19th century are Washington Irving, Emerson, Thoreau, James Russell Lowell, and Mark Twain. The notable practitioners of the informal essays are Virginia Woolf, George Orwell, E.M. Forster, James Thurber, E.B. White, James Baldwin, Toni Morrison, Adam Gopnik, John Gideon, and Oliver Sacks. Now, features of essay. The length of modern essays depends on the treatment of the subject. Dissertation or thesis, they are considered to be essays which are a lengthy and exhaustive study of the subject. The difference between the essay and the dissertation is the essay is addressed to a lay person and the dissertation is meant for the consumption of a specialist of any particular subject. A good essay always gives the reader a sense of completeness in its treatment. The subject matter of an essay is unlimited and the form can cover a vast range of topics. In the next video, we can learn the types of essays in our English literature. Thank you.